Morning, everyone. There it goes. It was trying. Thought I'd jump on for a bit before I have to go out running in this nasty weather. Boy. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. Let me set this up here. Ooh. It's early. Not really, but early for me to be on. Things to do today, so cloudy again. We're supposed to get more snow. Not much, just about 2 inches, but it's still snow. We've already got about, say, a good foot. We don't need no more, but here we are. So, really, it's going to be a long day. What's everybody up to today? How was everybody's weekend? Hopefully it was good. Both my teams lost this weekend, so that sucked, but other than that, it was good. I got to hang out with you guys. So, hi, True Q. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. What you up to this morning? You doing okay? I'm alright. A little tired. Didn't really sleep much last night, but I'm okay. Yeah, I understand that. So, hey Mustang, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. How are you? I'm trying to wake up, y'all. I'm not quite awake yet, but I gotta go out today, so that's awesome, Mustang. That's good. Not right yet, but we're supposed to get another 2 inches today. Like I said, we've already got about a foot, so let us know. You know how that goes. So, that's Michigan. I agree, it's crazy, but that's Michigan. Congratulations, Mustang. Yeah, true Q. It's lake effect. So, why are you sorry, NFL? No, I just don't associate with trolls. Actually, I've been sober my whole life, thank you. I'm a veteran. Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Awesome, Mustang. Yeah. So, Janet, Jeanette. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Is it Jeanette? I don't want to say it wrong. So, how are you? I gotta go out shopping today. I gotta go pay bills. It's the first. You know how all that fun stuff goes. Thank you, Mustang. Yeah, I understood, Jeanette. It's still going, True Q. And it hasn't ended yet. Uh, yeah, it's definitely a debate. No, that's true, especially, yeah, I swear it'll never end. And some of the comments on it are just, oh, so idiotic, dare I say. I mean, I love people, but common sense went out the window. I don't know. I don't know when common sense went out the window, but it went. All right, Mustang, be careful. Thank you for coming in. No, True Q, yesterday you would have loved it. Nice to see you too. Do you think it should start at kindergarten nowadays? I swear. Uh, I did a short stream yesterday because I was bored, and I had a bunch of Democrats and liberals come in here and try to attack me. Hi, Anthony. It's nice to meet you. My name's Jessica, and I'm from Michigan. But I had a bunch of people come in here and attack me because of some of my posts. Like, I love you, cat. So I was like, but then when you go to respond to them, they leave. So I was like, okay, it's cool. You could come in here and attack me, but at least have the nerve to stick around and listen to what I have to say. Oh, I didn't even stay. I was only on for like a half an hour because I was tired of the nonsense. I was like, you have your right to your own opinion, but you have no right to come in here and attack me over mine. That's it too. All they could do is they call and like put you down because exactly they have nothing to stand on. So whatever. It is what it is. No, they don't. Yeah, Kat, they feel like since I've served, I have less right to speak my piece. Because I'm the enemy. I'm part of the, what do they call it, Gestapo. So, yeah, Anthony, they shouldn't, but they do. But it's okay. That's part of like social media and being on social media is being able to put up with it and have thick skin and not let it get to you. So, yeah. See, they can give it out, but they can't take it back. That's why they have to come in and attack and then leave real quick because they know that when faced with cold hard facts, none of their arguments would ever hold up. So that's just it. Like, let them say what they're gonna say. It's not gonna hurt my feelings any. Thank you, True Q. I speak out about things that are important to me. Right, Kat. It doesn't hurt me any of their, excuse the term, butthurt about something I post. Oh, I don't, Anthony. Hi, Mohammed. How are you? I am doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. So, yeah, I don't let them get to me. If they had any nerve, they would come in here and actually debate and not just call names and run away. So, but to each their own. My name is Jessica. My channel name has my name in it. Is it Mohammed? That's good. It's cold and cloudy and gonna snow here again. It's winter in Michigan. And I have to go out in it. That's when Joe Biden was in office, I'm sure, True Q, because when I first started my channel too, everything that I started got pulled. It's nice to meet you too, Anthony. So, like, yeah, back when I first started posting, Biden was still president, but it was last year, so it was like right before the elections. Actually, like next, is it, well, this month will be my year on YouTube. At the end of this month, it'll be a year on YouTube that I've been posting. But like when I first started posting last year, almost everything I posted got pulled down or censored. So that's why I stayed away from posting stuff like that until now. For the most part. I did slip a few in, but now I don't have to worry about being censored because we actually have a president running the country, not a vegetable. So, yeah, I know, Trick You. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. You're so sweet. I'm waiting for my phone to go off. Hopefully it'll be a while, but we'll see. But I'd have a coffee with y'all while I had a chance. Tell you though, it's definitely cold outside. The wind chill outside is only 15 or 17. It feels like 17. I gotta go out in that crap. Just what I want to do with my day. I'd rather stay in and stay warm, but you know. At least it's not terribly windy out today. Thank you, Muhammad. Oy. That's one thing I'm happy about. Really well here, True Q. At least here in my city. Now you go out where my mom is and you might as well forget it. You can barely drive down the roads there. They are not clear. But here where I live, they keep them really clear. Like I was amazed on Thanksgiving coming out of my city and then going over to Canadian Lakes where my mom lives. The roads were horrid. So that's how it is by my mom's. It's all back roads because she lives like pretty much out in the middle of BFE. But she lives in a HOA, so go figure that one out. She lives out in the country in the middle of nowhere, but she lives in an HOA community. They can make money anywhere nowadays. No one minds Muhammad. I encourage everybody to add everybody else. That's how we help our communities grow. Yeah, you ain't kidding there, True Q. I could never live in a HOA. I would be kicked out after like probably 3 days. I'd be breaking all the rules. Like yard decorations. Yeah, I'd be done. Tell me I couldn't have a flagpole in my yard. It'd be over. You're welcome, Muhammad. So, yeah, no, I would definitely be in trouble in an HOA. Homeowners Association, Anthony. It's a community where they kind of charge you, no, not kind of, they charge you to live, and they've got a certain set of rules that you have to follow. You're doing very good, Muhammad. We can all understand you. Oh no, True Q. See, that shit would get me right there because I would do it anyway. I'm not going to ask permission to have a fence in my backyard or something like that if I have my own house. There ain't no way. Hi, Lilu. Nice to see you. So, yeah, no, I'd be in definite trouble. COVID. Okay, I've heard of that. Well, at least you ain't got the damn fees, but the rules, I'd never make it with the rules. You're not gonna tell me I can't hang a clothesline in my backyard if I want to. Hi, Sean. Happy Monday. I love you. So yeah, no, I'm not good with rules like that. If like I lived in my own place and wanted a garden, I'm gonna have it. If I want a clothesline, I'm gonna have it. If I want a fence, I'm gonna have it. Like you're not gonna tell me I can't. Obviously, I can't do it by myself, but you know, I'd get it done one way or another. So yeah, I need somebody to build me a log cabin in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, I bet you, Trick you. I would be too. Shoot, I'm terrible like that. Like yeah, but them kind of rules ain't gonna get you much more trouble than a freaking write-up or a violation. So but still. Honey, lock the door. Karen's coming over. Yeah, everybody's got their neighborhood Karen. That's hilarious. We've got our neighborhood Kevin. You sneeze sideways, and he's like, I'm calling the cops. Like, okay, take the stick out of your ass and try again, dude. My dog growled at you and you're going to call the cops on me? You probably shouldn't have gotten that close to my dog. Because that's their favorite thing to threaten around here, Muhammad. Calling the cops is the only defense they have, even though they want to defund them. They think if they say they're calling the cops, they can get you. No, but we're supposed to get 2 more inches. Lilu. Yeah. But they think if they tell you they're going to call the cops, that they going to get you to do whatever you want them to do. So even my landlord tried calling the cops antics on me. And when she did, it came back to bite her because all the cops know me. They came up, they looked at me, and they're like, come on. I'm like, where am I going? They're like, to the office. So I got to sit there while they reamed my landlord a new asshole for calling the cops on me over nothing. Because apparently you're not allowed to speak to people in certain ways. No, I take that back. You're not allowed to raise your voice. Yeah, that's awesome, Muhammad. I have a neighbor like that too. I have really good neighbors, and then I have really crappy neighbors. They come in all shapes and sizes. You know, you just got to learn the ones to stay away from. I do have they get you cute, but I do have how's my battle this morning, True Q? I do have an upstairs neighbor. She has a pit bull, and every time I go to check my mail, he likes to block my wheelchair until I scratch his head. He'll sit right in the middle of the sidewalk, and he won't move. He's so cute. So, he's a big dog too, but he's the sweetest. That's good. Glad to hear it. Oy, you know, taking yesterday off was pretty nice. But with that little, I think I did a half an hour live. It put me over 1,000 watch hours this week, or the last week. So, I didn't know that was possible, but I guess. Yeah, it is awesome. It's exhausting too. But I love it. I have fun with it. I just wish more people had a little more common sense. That's all. You know. Or at least had a willingness to talk. Like look beyond their own, I don't know. Look beyond the headlines and be willing to take advice or opinions from somebody else without turning it into a name calling session. So, exactly, Muhammad. We are all human. Yeah, I know, True Q. That's how I feel about my comments lately. Like, I've got so many comments coming in on my shorts. I feel like I can't answer them all, and a lot of them I can't answer. I've probably had over 500 comments coming in the last week on my shorts, and most of them, all I've been able to do is like heart, leave a heart and like, or just leave a one word comment because it's so hard to keep up. Because if I tried to reply to everybody's comment, that's all I would be doing all day is commenting. I would never do any content. I would never be live. I would just be replying to comments all day long. So, which isn't a bad thing. I love having a community that engages, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it got crazy. It's like I've never had so much engagement in my community before. It's amazing. It's crazy. Like like I said, I love it, but it's really hard to keep up with. Like really hard. And I read about it. Don't get me wrong. I read every single comment that people leave, and I like them and heart them. So it's not like I'm not reading what they say. But I literally do not have enough time to leave a comment on everybody's, leave a reply on everybody's comment. Now, if I run across the comment that I have something to say about, logically, I will. You go to my page, there are some of my shorts, you'll see I've replied to all of them. I've got a short right now sitting at about 40,000 views. You'll see I have not replied to all the comments on that because they came in so fast and so many. There is no way. All right, Sean, have a good day. Love you. I know, don't you love it? Like, all you got to do is point out a little fact and they shut up, or they come back with something like, oh, I got called a clown this morning. I'm a clown because I pointed out that Fox was airing an old episode, although they wrote November 1st on the date. If you look at when it was aired, in the date box, it said November 30th. And nobody wanted to hear that it was yesterday's news being re-aired this morning. So I got called a clown for that until somebody went and looked, and they're like, no, she's actually right. Everybody in the entire chat just shut up. Because, like, yeah, people don't pay attention. Like, oh, it says November 1st. No, it says November 1st in the title, dummy. Why don't you go look at the published date at the bottom in the box? It's highlighted. It says November 30th. It's yesterday's news being reposted today. I can prove it. Go to my channel. I've got some of it posted up on my channel. That shut them all up. But that's like, yeah, Cobbett sits. You can't look past the headline down to the date right below the headline that says November 30th, not freaking December 1st. Okay. This is the thing. So I had this guy come on my 2A debate, right? And tell me he was a lawyer. So he knew the law. First off, he tried to say that illegal aliens had constitutional rights. No, they don't. Second of all, he tried to say he was a lawyer and spelled it Layer. How am I going to believe you're a lawyer if you can't even spell lawyer properly? Third off, he tried to tell me that there was no separation of power between the three branches of government. Oh no, they're all the same. They just work together. There's no separation of power. And you're a lawyer? Wow, I want to know what law school you went to so that I can get that place closed down. So confusing. Like, really? You don't understand how the government works and you're going to tell me you're a lawyer? Not even a lawyer, you're a lawyer. Obviously, you're a lawyer because you're sure as hell not a lawyer. And then I look at his damn page and he's got 4 subs. A layer. That's how he spelled it. Layer. Trying to say he was a lawyer. Okay, layer. Keep on laying. Because you obviously ain't studying law. That's true, Muhammad, but you have to understand that in America, positive words don't work with people that don't want to hear them. They don't work with people that would just assume see you dead than to have a conversation with you that's logical. Because that's really what it is. I love being kind and spreading positivity. I love having chill chats with everybody, but I also love my country and I'm passionate about it. Exactly, True Q. Think about it. They get paid to lie all day. Thank you, Ben. It's they get paid to defend people. Okay, I give the prosecutors their props. Okay, but you know, the others, they get paid to defend people that do awful things, and their number one job is to keep them out of jail. You put them same people in the government, you think they're going to stop lying just to keep somebody out of jail when they get in a higher position? No, they're going to keep cramming the bullshit down your throat until they figure out it don't work anymore. And that's what's happening with the left right now is they're figuring out that it don't work anymore because nobody's buying their crap anymore. I had a guy comment on my video this morning. Let me look. It was, I got another Senator Kennedy funny post for tonight. His quotes, but it's a whole new one. No repeats. I've got it already recorded. It's in my drafts. I'm gonna put it up tonight. He's the freaking boss. That'll be my last video for tonight, is my Senator Kennedy quotes. He is freaking hilarious. So, let me see. I thought this comment was the funniest. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You'll love this. YouTube Studio. Okay, here it is. So Crockett had a meltdown at Trump because she's mad because he's ending the war, trying to quit in the war between Russia and Ukraine, right? So this guy's reply is Appeasement Don, who sells out the world to Russia, the same guy in the Epstein files, the one who tried to overthrow our government when he lost an election, the one that falls asleep in his own cabinet meeting. That Don, laugh out loud? My reply was, I think you're confused with Biden, Clinton, or Obama. The one sleepy president, the other two that have been named in the Epstein files. Do your research, my man. The only thing our president is accused of in the Epstein file, or in those files, is turning Epstein in. Yeah, very nice, Muhammad. Well, it's the truth, though. Is it not the truth? Whose names have been named in the Epstein file? Bill Clinton, Obama, Hakeem Jeffries, they're all Democrats. The only thing Trump's accused, we know for a fact Trump's in them files for is because Jeffrey Epstein thought that Trump turned him in and was trying to find a way to blackmail him to keep him from wrecking his career or whatever, and it didn't work. So, what do we know about Trump and Epstein? They were enemies. That's what we know. No, Trump's not. Trump has nothing to hide. Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago back in 2007 before he was ever convicted the first time in 2008 in 2008. But the Democrats, after he was convicted in a sweetheart deal in 2008, still kept contact with him all the way up until Trump re-indicted him and he went to prison. And though apparently hung himself. And I will say apparently because we all know he didn't hang himself. He didn't kill himself. So, like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. The left can say what they want to say, but the more that comes out on the Epstein files, the worse they look. Exactly, and that's all they're trying to do is blame their crap on him because, we do no wrong, you know? Don't look at us. I always say where there's smoke, there's fire. When the Democrats are saying, don't look over here, it's got to be over there. You damn well better look over here because that's exactly where it is. Hi, Data. There ain't no way around it. It's just facts. Every time they want you to look somewhere else, you're looking in the right place. Every single time. So, now I do have my normal stream tonight at 6, and I've got it set open, so I have a link if anybody wants to come join. So, but yeah, that comment just cracked me up. Like, turn it into Sleepy Don. Like, where are you from, Muhammad? I'm sure you've told me, but I don't remember. I'm surprised I haven't got interrupted yet. Figured for sure I'd be getting a call by now to go out, but hey, this works. It's a good conversation. Well, I'm not trying to forget you, Mohammed. I thought you were in Iraq. And yes, I know plenty about Iraq. I know exactly how it is over there. That's good that your wife and kids are where it's more safe. Yeah, I remember you live with your mom and take care of her. But it's hard for me to keep track of exactly where everybody's from. It gets confusing sometimes. I have so many people come through. So, yes, Muhammad, be safe. I'm happy I'm not, yeah, there anymore. Don't want to ever be there anymore. No, thank you. I'll stay on my own side of the world in the comfy, warm apartment I live in. So, oh goodness. Still waiting for the coffee to hit. Starting to, but geez. I guess. Just gonna be one of those yucky days because of the weather. That's how it gets. Um, Anybody got any good plans for this week? Trick you. Breakfast time. Body's talking. Yeah. Uh, when it's time to eat, it's time to eat, you know? So, coffee is my breakfast. Muhammad, yes, that's very true, and you are a hard worker. Oh, I know that feeling, Trick you. I've been going through that for over a year now. Almost two. Yeah, let me know, Trick Q. I'm curious how that is too. Well, get food, Muhammad. I got liquid breakfast. So, and for not being very good at English, Muhammad, I think you do very well. Tastes like dirt. I could imagine mushrooms do taste like dirt. Well, what kind of mushrooms are we talking about now here? That's awesome, Muhammad. Boy. Well, I guess I should probably get off here and get ready so that I can go out and get this shit done. Because I don't feel like going out in the cold. But I'll be live again tonight at 6. Hopefully I'll see you all then. So you guys have a good day. And I love you guys. Bye.